normally I don't really cover drama stuff. I usually just make video game news, rumors, videos, that's really it, on the biggest single player games. But today's video is a bit drama related, but I do think it is pretty important, especially towards my audience, because my audience watch me basically a lot for the video game rumors stuff I do. I did think this was a pretty important video to make. So basically there is an update on Midori. Midori is right now one of the most important video game industry insiders, leakers, shall I say. And a lot of YouTubers like me, but also other YouTubers that talk about JRPGs in general, tend to use her as a source for information because she was correct in the past about some stuff, especially when it comes to Sega. Now, unfortunately, what happened, Midori is basically not who she claims to be, a Japanese woman just talking about Sega. Midori is a white guy.
Well, well, well. How the turntables...
This stuff I've been reading over the past 24 hours is so goddamn funny. But it is very important to talk about. So Midori is basically a man, not a woman at all. And he has been basically role-playing himself as a Japanese woman. Also saying that this is so confusing, that she has a boyfriend because some guys were basically hitting her up on social media. Very weird stuff, even though they don't know her and she's just kind of a gaming insider. Yeah, I don't know who these people are, okay? Midori is basically a other old Persona insider called Mystic Distance, I believe. I don't know who this guy is at all. I'm not that much known in the Persona community at all. I'm rather very new to the Persona community and JRPG community in general. But basically, this guy is not very clean. He has been accused of a lot of stuff. I don't know if this is all true. I can't really say this word on YouTube, but it involves minors. Just going to leave it at that. You will probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know if those allegations are true at all. I'm not also really caring about that because my channel is about video games, just talking about video game news and stuff like that. We're going to go through a document that is now online, and I don't know who the source is of this document. It's basically a paste bin, and it basically highlights all of Midori's actions on how he, because it's not a she, how he was correct on information, stuff like that. We're going to talk all about that in today's video. By the way, if you have a good comment of your own, I should have said this earlier, normally I do this earlier. If you have a good comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below and I might feature your comment in the next video. By the way, a lot of stuff that Midori has said after Persona 3 Reload is basically fake. That's what we think. So she said a thing about Kingdom Hearts 4. I actually didn't cover this yet in a video, luckily. I didn't cover this. That Kingdom Hearts 4 would be 2026. That might be fake. That Final Fantasy 9 remake might be far in development. That's also something she said. That might be fake as well. Keep that in mind. And this is why I always tell you guys, take rumors with a big grain of salt. And this is a big example of why you need to take rumors with a big grain of salt. So let's read a little bit on this paste bin post about Midori. Throwaway account from a large group of 3 different communities discussing it and meeting with the various people who've interacted with him over the past year. Midori is Mystic Distance without a doubt. Nothing more than a very poor leaker who rebranded. While at first we didn't think we'd be able to prove it, we talked to someone who stumbled upon this information recently. Pretty obvious, although he doesn't seem to care. He just asked a few mutuals who confirmed it. It was already obvious to anyone who was his friend in the past, and his method of getting sources was very similar. Lots of domain server crawling and a lot of shoddy leaks being traded for real leaks. This is basically how Mystic Distance got his information, by basically trading with actual other insiders. His Nintendo codename leaks, you can get that far off crawling their servers, but you can't get any further into the folders as far as we are aware from talking to real leakers. Think the EGS data leak today. If you couldn't get past Utah, you maybe know it's The Last of Us 2, but it'd be hard to prove it beyond guesses. So you might ask yourself, how did Midori know about Persona 3 Reload? Because that stuff was actual facts and real, and they explain this here in the document. His Sega leaks, internal 2021-2023 presentations showing their next year's plans. Nothing about Persona 6 in there. Everything Midori has said about Persona 6, forget about that. And after talking to some Sega staff, we're confident he doesn't have a Sega source of his own, but instead said internal presentations were handed off to him. A lot of this was obviously very accurate, but he was out of leaks. That's the main thing that tipped us off. He didn't have a real source. This is actually reminding me of something, because I have seen myself a presentation of Sega going around, and I made a video about it before Persona 3 Reload was a thing. Persona 3 Reload was visible basically in like a promotional video with Sonic, I believe, the last Sonic game, as well as Jet Set Radio Remake. And I actually covered this on my channel. I think it was a different leak. And I wouldn't be surprised if maybe these are similar documents, similar presentation stuff that Midori got basically a hold of, but more extended, shall I say. Midori also mentioned that there would be Square Enix games showing up at the Xbox showcase, and of course that never happened at all. So a lot of leaks after this Sega stuff that was correct, he basically made it the up. That's what it basically gets to at the end of the day. It is also my own fault for featuring Midori a lot in my videos. And to be fair, Midori fooled everyone. He fooled me. He fooled countless of other YouTubers, because I know a lot of YouTubers that used Midori also as a source for their videos. Even journalists from major publications like IGN or Game. I don't know if IGN actually did that, but other publications like Insider Gaming. I follow Insider Gaming as well. They are good people there. Or VGC, GameSpot, Eurogamer. Like these big outlets also used from time to time Midori as like an article source. I was of course not the only one, and we got fooled, because a lot of stuff that Midori said in the beginning especially was very accurate. That's the main thing basically. So yeah, we've learned something today on this channel. These leaks were in the beginning very real, but he only got leaks up to a certain point, basically up until Persona 3 Reload, and after that nothing else. So basically everything towards Persona 6, Final Fantasy 9 Remake, Kingdom Hearts 4, it's all probably fake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ban Midori now as a source for my videos. I also don't want to use a source that has at least allegations of very weird stuff. I don't feel comfortable as well putting a source like that in my videos, because the thing is, I always link my sources, so I also give a little bit of clout back towards the actual insiders so that my own viewers can go towards the source. And I don't feel comfortable sourcing someone that has these type of allegations, even if they are not true. So I'm not going to talk about Midori anymore on this channel. This is the last video about Midori as well. I'm not going to talk about any leaks of his anymore. If he talks about Kingdom Hearts 4, listen to me, I love Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm not going to cover that, or Persona, or Final Fantasy. That's done. Anything Sega related as well, if he talks about Yakuza or something like that, I'm not going to talk about Midori anymore on this channel. And of course, Midori himself basically confirmed that he is in fact Mystic Distance. Thank you guys for watching as always. I know this wasn't really gaming news related or rumor. It was rumor related, but you didn't really learn anything new about news. So sorry about that. But I did feel the need to talk about this because the rumor stuff is part of my content, a big part of my content. So I did feel the need just to update you guys on this information. And I like to be just as transparent with you guys as I can about this stuff. So a very unfortunate situation. We're not going to do a comment of the day for today's video, but I will be doing it for the next video. Thank you guys for watching as always. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming leaks, rumors towards the biggest single player games. I cover every platform as usual. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.